Good morning. Today we're going to make shapes. We're going to make shapes out of sticks, out of straws, out of Q-tips, out of pasta. We can make shapes out of lots and lots and lots of different things. Now you will need your grown-up to help you with this. And the first thing we need to do is we need to get some paper. We get some old newspaper or any paper, and we need some scissors. Shh. Go, not shush. What am I doing? Silly Caroline. Get your grown-up to get the scissors, okay? Get the grown-up to get the scissors. And we need some string. My string's disappeared. There's my string. And then we might do something with balloons in a minute. That'll be fun. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to get some paper. If we get a big piece of paper like this, we can fold it in half first this way. If you use, hold on, get some recycled paper here. You get some old recycled paper, some reused paper, you can fold it this way, like that. Okay, so if you're doing A4 or normal letter size paper, then fold it that way. If you're using newspaper, you might want to fold it a couple of times. So I started with that, and fold it over there. And then we're going to fold it in half again that way. So once and then twice. And that way we're going to make sticks, and they've got to be all the same size. You've got to make sure it's folded nicely. Tell your grown-up to make sure it's folded well so that the edges match just right. And then use all the same size bits of paper so that all your sticks come out the same size. It's much easier if you do it on a table. It's just my Zoom isn't working, so this is doing it in the air is a lot harder. I promise you it's a lot harder. Much easier if you do it on the table. So I'm now doing it on the table. So the next thing you're going to do is fold it. Now you're going to fold it in 3. 1. So you're not going to fold it in half. You're not going to fold it all the way. You're going to fold it kind of halfway along. That's 1. It is actually halfway along. And 2. So you've got a little, woo, it's like a tent. It's like a tent if you fold it up. 1, 2, 3. Now, you're going to get some string. We're going to get a nice long piece of string so that there's lots of room at the ends to tie. Okay, we're going to get a nice long piece of string. Whoops, this is all the stuff I have ready for later. That's it. And the first thing we're going to do is get some tape. Got some tape behind here, so I'm going to wiggle the camera a moment while I get my tape. Whee! A bit more tape. And yeah. Okay, got some tape. I'm going to take a nice long piece of tape, and we're going to stick the string onto, with the same amount of string on either side. We're going to stick it on like that, stickety stick, and then we're going to close it up with, bring the flap towards you, the bit that's rough like that, that comes towards you, and then you start rolling it up. So you tuck all the rough bits inside. So you've got a nice, neat, little rolled up piece of paper, and you get the extra bit of sticky tape and you stick it on. So now you have a stick, and a stick with the string that doesn't move. And what you want is lots of these sticks. So I've got lots of these sticks over here. And then we're going to join them together. We're going to join them together, and we're going to make some triangles. We're going to make 1, start tying them together. If you can tie them together grown up so that you can undo them again afterwards, then that will mean we can reuse them. We don't want, waste not, want not. That's what my grandma used to say. Waste not, want not. Tie them nice and tight on the first one, but then the second one, make a little bow that you can then use to tie on to the next one. And that way, now let's see, we can make a triangle. We can tie a triangle together and make a triangle. That's got 1, 2, 3 edges. Now, they're all the same length. If you get another one and you test it, that's the same, and that's the same, and that's the same. They're all the same. They don't have to be for a triangle, but for today, we want to make them all the same. So that's a triangle. Now we can make a, what's the next one? If we have 4, if we have 1, 2, 3, 4, what shape is that? And we can tie that one up. We can make a square, 1, 2, 3, 4 sides. And if we have, you can make some of different lengths, and you can deliberately make them, make maybe one longer, or let's see, if we're going to keep tying them together, we might make some discoveries. We might make some discoveries. Tie that, oh, no, wait, we're going to tie that a proper tie. And then, yeah, the second one is, no, I had it before and it's gone. Here we go, that's it. Tie that one up, and then we're going to use that loop to tie it onto the next one so it stays tight, if I have to tie it onto another one. And now we're going to bring one here, join these two together, so that we've made a square, we've done that. Now we're going to make some more, and we're going to see what other shapes we can make. Oh dear, there we go. My coordination went all funny for a minute there. So now we're going to pull that through, pull that loop through, whoopsie, pull that loop through, pull it nice and tight. There you go. And now I'm going to tie, so that one's there now. Oh my goodness, what have we got now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 edges. We're going to call them edges. If we can say Tyrannosaurus Rex, hi Rajan. If we can say Tyrannosaurus Rex, we can most certainly say edge. So let's see, this is what we're going to call this is what we're going to call them. This is an edge. Every straight bit is an edge. Every pointy bit is a vertex. A vertex, and if you have several of them, it has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 vertices. Now, if you're quite young, then understanding the plural takes a little time, and we don't need to correct. We just keep repeating it until eventually it will come, and we talk about why. But we don't have to. No correction required when we're young, when we're in early years. No correction required. It'll come. So we have one edge, one vertex, one vertex, one vertex, one vertex, one vertex. That makes 5 vertices. And what else do we have? Well, if we were a little ant and we were walking along here, every time we had to change direction to walk along the next one, it would be changing the same amount every single time. We can call them angles, but we don't have to. So this is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's a pentagon, and it doesn't matter which way up it is. Doesn't matter. Still a pentagon. Just like a pair of scissors is still a pair of scissors, no matter if it's that way or that way or that way or that way. Remember, if you've got scissors, grown-ups only with scissors. And then in this way too, we can take a pentagon, and we can actually, let me just tie that. No, I'm going to tie it once because we're going to open it up again in a minute. And you can take a bit more. You take a pentagon and find out all the different shapes that a pentagon can be. Well, because it's regular, because all the edges are the same length, there's only a limited amount of sizes you can have, but you can now make the edges different lengths, and then you can experiment, and as long as it has 5 straight edges and it's a closed shape, so it's a loop that's made up of 5 straight edges. They could all be different lengths, and they can all look wonky, and oh, that's another thing, you can bring it in as well like that. That is also a pentagon. Doesn't matter which way it goes, as long as the edges are straight, as long as it's closed, and as long, that's it, edges are straight and it's closed. It's a closed loop. So now we're going to add another one. Let's see if we can do something interesting here. Do-do-be-do, here it is. That's the one I want. Now, let's see, we're going to do one more thing, and then I'm going to complete what I did with the earlier session for older. Oh my goodness, I will get this right. If I just tie them just right, then I can reuse them, and that's the idea. So I've got one more here. I'm going to tie it just right. This time I am going to tie it because we have another possibility with this one. Now we've got, can you see it all? Move it further back. Now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 edges. But look what happens if I make them straight. Now what have we got? We've got a rectangle. Look at that. So this is 2. As long as it's straight, we're making it straight. So we can make a rectangle using, what else can we make with this? Can we go in? Oh, look at that. We go in, this one's still a hexagon. It's got 6 edges. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This one would not be a hexagon now because we've got 2 straight edges, so we can make them twice as wide. So instead of making and folding it in half, we can just roll it up the full size. I'm just doing it very, very roughly here. So if we had longer sticks as well as shorter sticks, then we could make, and it doesn't have to be twice as long, we can have it different lengths, but we can play with it. We can make all kinds of different length sticks and play with our polygons, because a polygon means many. Poly means many, and gon means a joint. So a wrist is a joint, an elbow is a joint, a knee is a joint, polygons. So as you can see, these joints, because this isn't rigid, we haven't drawn it on a piece of paper, we have flexibility, we can play and explore. Oh, look at that shape. Hey, look at that one there. That is still a hexagon. It's just got lots of edges, and we can play and we can see what it looks like. What does that look like? Whoa! Oh my goodness. What shape have we made? My word. We've got 6 sticks, but if we have 3 straight edges, all of a sudden we have a triangle. Wow, fantastic. Okay, so have a good play with your sticks. Now, what I didn't show you is other ways to do it. We can do it with straws. What I've done is I've created if I can find it now, create a nice long, a nice long needle. Create a nice long needle. So what I did is I cut out a little slit out of there, and then I cut the needle, a normal straw, in half, and then made a needle point at the top. And then you can thread the thread through straws. And I've cut one long straw into 3 short bits, or you can use one big long straw, but it's be harder to thread. Okay, so I'm just going to have to go because there's somebody at the door, and this is what it is like. This is what the world's like. I'm just going to leave this for you to think about while I'm gone. I'm going to finish this as soon as I get back. If you can bear with me, see if you can talk about the ideas that you might have. I'll be right back. I'm back. Right, okay, so what we're going to do now is we're going to take all these triangles. We can make them completely 2D. Lots of triangles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We're going to take all these triangles and we're going to make a shape. You ready? And we're going to count as we make more. So we've got 12. Let's just count them one more time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And now we're going to make more. We're going to make more triangles. We're going to make sure we've got the same amount. You see, we've got on every single vertex, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 balloons, 5 edges. But there's 2 colours on every single one. So we're going to make sure we only join 3 and 2. Let me see, we've got 1, 2, 3, and we've got 1, 2. We're going to join that and make a triangle. So we had 12. 1 more than 12 is 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay, now we've got 13 triangles. Okay, we're going to join 2 more together there. We've got 1, 2, 3 edges there, 1, 2 edge there, and we're going to join them together to make 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 edges. Join them together, and now we've got another triangle. And we had 13, we've got 1 more than 13, so now we have 14 triangles. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Okay, now let's see, we're going to join another one. We've got 3 here, 1, 2, 3. We've got 2 here, 1, 2. Join them together. And now we will have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we've made another triangle. We had 14 triangles. 1 more than 14 is, so that's, we had 14, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 1 more is 15. Now we have 15 triangles. Here we go again. Another one. We have 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2. Put them together. 3 and 2 makes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes. And now we have another triangle. We had 15 triangles. 15 add 1. 1 more than 15 is, let's do it, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Now we have 16 triangles. What do you think it's going to look like? Let's see, we have another one here, another 2 there, another 3 there. Put them together. We had 3 and 2. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Got 1 more triangle. We had 16 triangles. So let's, what's 1 more than 16? 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Now we've got 17 triangles. My goodness, here's another one. We're going to put 2 and 3. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 together. We had, how many did we have? We had 17 triangles. We've got 1 more than 17. What's 17? Add 1. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 triangles. My goodness. I'm going to just put this on my head because I think that would look rather nice. What do you think? Do you think that's what I've made? You made a nice hat. Actually, it's pretty good. It's a pretty fun hat, actually. I might just wear that later. What do you think? Do you think I should wear this all day? What about you? Would you like to wear it? So you could make this hat. You could actually make this hat using paper, or using some, you can find a way. I'm sure you can find a way to make a hat as schmancy and wonderful as mine. I love it. Ooh. Okay, whoa. Oh, my hair. So we've got only 5 more edges to join. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we had 18 triangles. If we add these 5 edges together, how many triangles will we have? How many triangles are we making when we join these last 5 edges together? You see, are we making 1 triangle? How many triangles can you see when I do that? Have another look. It's like a birdie. It's like a bird. There's 1 there. Can you see that one? What if I turn it around on this side? What about oh, look, there's 1 there, and there's 1. Can you see them? one there and one there. Here we go, let's join it together. So now it's a bit, we're joining 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 edges together. We've made 2. Instead of 1, we've made 2 more triangles. And now we have had 18. Now we've got to add 2 more. So that's 18. Start at 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. We've got to add 2 more. 19 and 20. So we've got 20 triangles on our lovely shape, which is now a toy, which I will be giving to one of the children in the neighbourhood. That's it for today. Please, if you're enjoying these sessions, please do put a post on Facebook and tag the comment on the group Making Maths Fun for Kids of All Ages. You can also tag Bubbly Maths, and you can also please tag AIMSEC. And tell your friends if it's a value to you, why it's a value to you, and how it would help them. And if you have any specific friends who you think it would help, then please do let them know. And also we're going to be uploading all of these videos onto YouTube on our Bubbly Maths YouTube channel. And then everything we do is inspired by activities on the AIMSEC, the Aiming High AIMSEC page, which website. And so why did I say that? So basically, I don't know why I said that. I'm not going to worry about it. My brain has ceased to function. So I will see you again 10 o'clock tomorrow morning. Thank you so much.